There's no question that traffic in the metro area is growing. More people, more miles, more trips, more cars. It all adds up to more congestion, more pollution, more money, and more stress.
Well, obviously the biggest problem is parking. You know, there isn't any.
It costs me less to ride the bus than it does to come down here and park.
These days, it's a lot of work to get to work. That's where Metro Commuter Services can help.
Help with a wide variety of services designed to help employers and commuters find alternatives to driving alone every day. Why use alternatives? As the region grows, so does the number of cars on the road. That means wear and tear on our roads, backups on congested freeways, and poisonous particles in the air. Just how bad is the traffic problem? Over the last 50 years, we've gone from 5 miles of freeways in the Twin Cities to nearly 600, and it's still not enough to accommodate all the cars. Then there are the environmental concerns. The average car dumps 6.5 tons of emissions into the air every year. In Ramsey County, vehicles create particulate levels that exceed federal guidelines and contribute to the health problems of 46,000 people with respiratory ailments. And what about the increasing costs of getting around? The average cost per mile to drive a 1997 six-cylinder sedan is almost 45 cents. Driving 15,000 miles a year adds up to more than $6,700.
But we still need to get where we're going every day. So what can we do? Well, we can start by changing the way we think about getting to work. The growing level of traffic is a big concern here in the Twin Cities. But building more roads at the cost of $40 million a mile isn't the answer. The solution is to move people, not cars. There are lots of different ways to get around, but American Demographics magazine reports that people here in the Twin Cities drive alone in their cars more often than anywhere else in the country. There are better ways to travel the Twin Cities, and Metro Commuter Services can help. Little changes can have big results, results you'll see in your bank account, your health, and your community. You don't have to use a commuting alternative every day. Even one day a week makes a big difference. And you don't have to worry about being stuck at work when your schedule changes or an emergency comes up at home. The Guaranteed Ride Home program is your assurance that you can get home by bus or taxi free of charge when you need to.
I think more people should take a look at riding the bus to free up the congestion on the freeways, and people would get to work on time more often.
There are lots of ways to leave your car at home when you take to the road, and Metro Commuter Services will work with you to find the one that's right for you.
Because more people at Vanpool, less people on the road. It helps everybody by doing that.
Car and van pooling are the most popular alternatives to driving alone. More than 12% of Twin Cities commuters share the ride to work, saving on gas, parking, and vehicle maintenance. And with special freeway lanes for poolers, you can zip past congestion and save valuable time.
Metro Commuter Services can help you start or join a carpool and find free or discounted pooler parking near your work site. Some employers even offer reserved parking just for poolers. Park and ride lots are great places to leave your car and catch your carpool or a bus. Taking the bus lets you relax on the way to and from work, and it's economical. You won't pay more than $4 a day round trip, and you don't have to worry about parking. Every day, 200,000 commuters around the region get to work or wherever they're going on the bus. Metro Commuter Services can help you hook up with the transit information you need. Of course, there are travel options that don't rely on motor vehicles at all. Commuting by bicycle or on foot is good for your health and your wallet. You won't pay for gas or parking, and you won't be putting pollutants into the air. You will be getting good exercise, lower stress, and the chance to enjoy Minnesota's great outdoors. For more information about bicycling to work, ask Metro Commuter Services about the Chain Gang program. You'll get information on bike routes, clubs and advocacy groups, bike locker rental, and more.
But what happens if you choose one of these great auto alternatives and you find you have to work late? Or what happens if your child gets sick and you need to get home right away? That's where the Guaranteed Ride Home program comes in. When you register and use a commuting alternative 3 days a week, you receive coupons good for free cab or bus rides home in the event of an emergency.
Sometimes there's just no substitute for your car and you have to drive alone. But many times a little planning is all it takes to find better ways to travel.
Ways to save your money, improve your health, lower your stress, and preserve your community and the environment.
For more information about the commuting options available to you, call Metro Commuter Services today.